standing, hands to your hips, and circle them. Go the other way. Inhale the arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, press the palms up, pull the shoulder blades down. Lean over to your left. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center again. Exhale the hands down to your hips. Come up onto the ball of your left foot. Roll your knee around your ankle. Circle your ankle. And go the other way. Switch sides. Squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears, roll them onto your back and down. Back to center and begin to roll your head around your shoulders slowly. Go the other way. Back to the center. Find your right ear with your left hand. Make a little fist with your right hand. Start to drop into your ocean sounding inhalation and exhalation. Create the signal for relaxation in the body through the breath. Release and switch sides. Interlace your fingers behind the back of your head, open your arms up, take a breath in, look up. And exhale, elbows drop towards the floor, round, slide your chin towards the floor, round your upper back. Inhale, look back to the horizon, then up. Exhale, round. Couple more times to your own pace. Good, and release. Roll your shoulders back to front. And then your right shoulder, front to back. Left shoulder, front to back. right shoulder back to front. Left shoulder back to front. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the left elbow underneath the right. Let your palms come together. Take a breath in. Twist your left. That's it, Joanne. You got it. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale back to the center. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your elbows together. And then exhale, pull your elbows down towards your belly button. Feel the opening across the top of your shoulders. Pull, 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 pull. Stand straight and tall. Stand straight up. Straight up. Pull down with your elbows. Good. And release arms out to the side. Right elbow under left. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale back to the center. Keep your forearms and elbows together. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale the elbows towards your navel. Stand straight and tall. Pull down. Good. Open the arms out to the side. Exhale the hands down by your side. Thumbs to the crease in your armpit, fingertips on your chest. Elbows together in front, touch them. Big circle, back to front. Good. Elbows together in front. You can do these exercises anytime. You don't have to wait for me. Front to back. Great to open the neck and shoulders, especially if you're spending a lot of time on the computer. You have your neck and shoulders. A lot of stuff gets stuck up here. And when you get stuck up here, there's no place for it to drain to get down into the lower energy centers. So if you're working a lot like this, you have to, it's helpful to do exercise like this. Good. Arms down to the side. Arms out to the side. Good. Grab your right elbow. Point your right hand towards me. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Pull down. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Pull down. Good. Inhale back to the center. Switch sides. And twist to the right. Pull the shoulders down. Good. And release. All right. Feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Little Dave Oshana exercise, 5-pointed palm healing exercise. Fingernails touch. Right below your, right at your second chakra. Slide your fingers up the center line of your body. Can you guys see okay? Slide the fingers up the center line of your body. Can you hear okay? Good. All the way up just underneath your collarbones. Then curl like you're scooping energy or ice cream out of your chest. And then open the arms out to the side. Hold the palms up. You can relax your elbows, drop the shoulders, no tension. Ocean exhales. Inhale the arms straight up overhead, wrists on top of your shoulders. long spine. The shoulders can come up towards your ears in this exercise. Good. Hook your fingers down like kind of like a monkey, and then your fingernails come together, arms straight over the top of your head. And then exhale the fingertips to the crown of your head. Slide the fingers down the back of your head, past the base of your skull, as far down as you can reach, still keeping the fingertips together. Open your chest a little bit. Then bring the hands around back front. Pick up where you left off with your fingernails touching together. Slide your fingers down just past your ribs. Pause here for a second. Then reach your hands behind you. Bring your fingernails together right where you left off. And slide your fingertips down your spine, past your tailbone. Open your hips up at your palms. When your arms can't reach anymore, then you have to hinge from your hips. Hands slide down the back of your legs. Turn the palms towards me and sweep off the top of your foot into the space in front of you and hang in a forward bend. Head gets heavy. Slide the fingertips back towards your toes, inside your ankles, arms long, press and slide the palms up the inside of your leg. And then the fingertips come back together with your fingernails right below your belly button, second chakra, below your navel. And hang out here for 6 breaths. Is that okay for you bending forward, Adam? We're going to do this 2 more times. We're going to hold for 6 breaths in each position. It's a beautiful exercise to do immediately on waking in the morning. When Dave was here from Finland, I was doing this quite a bit. I got huge benefit from it. It's really helpful to stay in presence, which is extremely challenging to do. I'm finding it more challenging to be present now than before this whole thing happened. I haven't really found that I've had the time. It's busyness seems to happen anyway, even though it seems like we've got all this time to do nothing and hang out and meditate and read books, but it hasn't been the case for me. Good. Slide the fingers up underneath your collarbone. Scoop, roll your wrists, and then open. Elbows can be bent here, palms up, arms relaxed. Release the tension in the sides of your face, jaw, sideburn area. Close your eyes, look down, feel down, focus on your exhale, and the vibration of your exhale. More interested in the breath in the sense of the inner vibration. Let the energy do the work. Let the energy hold the hands. So you really don't even have to think about it. Arms come up straight overhead. savor your exhalations. They'll take you to stillness. Lengthen. Good. Turn your fingertips towards each other. You can touch your fingernails together. Roll your wrists. Straight arms. Good. Exhale the fingertips to the crown of your head, soft spot when you're a baby. Keep your fingernails together as you slide the fingertips slowly down the back of your head, past the base of your skull, cervical spine, and then swing the arms around in front. Pick up where you left off, just below your collarbone or wherever you left off. You can go lower if you want, if you can keep your fingertips together. And then slide the fingertips down, solar plexus. Scoop your hands around back. Find the highest point on your spine where all your fingernails can touch and the fingertips can press into your back. And then once joined there, slide the fingertips down your back. Each pair of fingers passes the tailbone, pressing on it. Palms open up, arms lengthen until they can't lengthen anymore. Hinge forward, slide the hands down the back of your legs. Past your ankles. Turn your palms towards your toes, and like you're rolling energy off the tops of your feet and into the room, flick the palms, the fingers off your toes, and hang in a forward bend. Shift your weight back towards your heels as you begin to inhale the fingers back towards your toes, up the inside of your ankles and legs, inside your thighs. Fingertips meet again below the navel. Relax your elbows and shoulders, eyes closed. After your sixth exhale, begin to gently slide your fingers up. They don't have to press hard. This can be very light, just barely sensing the material as you slide your fingertips up below your collarbone. Bend the wrists to scoop and open the arms out. Palms up as if the energy is balancing in the palms, which it is. Close your eyes, feel it. 9 breaths each station this time. Relax your shoulders, Adam. Bend your elbows a little bit, so no tension in the upper body. Feel the energy in your palms, the underside of your forearm, inside your elbows, biceps. Inhale the arms up straight overhead, palms face towards the screen, wrists on top of your shoulders for 9. Bring your fingernails together and bend your wrists over the top of your head. Long and tall and soft as you can allow yourself to feel. Notice how your breath phase is getting fuller and longer. Fingertips release to your crown chakra. And with a light touch, slide down the back of your head, past the base of your skull, down the cervical spine, towards the thoracic, back around to the front. Down to the solar plexus, feel the energy moving down, everything's moving down. Hands slowly reach behind you to pick up where you left off. Step your feet out a little wider, past your tailbone, palms open, hinge. Sweep the fingertips towards the center of the room. Hang in a forward bend. Slide your fingertips back towards your toes and up the inside of your legs again. Softly, gently. Good. Fingernails come together at your second chakra. Fingertips press lightly below the belly button. Nine long exhales. left hand, then the right, then the left, then the right. Last one for the left before it lands on your lower belly, then the right on top. Close your eyes, relax. Get the sense as if your brain is in your second chakra. That you're experiencing all 5 senses from this area where your hands are. Open your eyes and make your way down onto your back. Draw your knees in for a brief sleeping tiger posture. Come to sleeping tiger. Back is flat. Thighs perpendicular to the floor, shins parallel or a little higher. Find a spot and stay there. Head can be lifted or not. Hands on your second chakra. So over these next few days, as we're moving into summer solstice time, the longest days of the year, there's this sense of completion. As if things in some way have reached a crescendo. And that it's time to enjoy the warmth that's been created by the length of the sun. As we internally move more towards a meditative, self-reflective space. Where the crazy busyness begins to subside. We can find the time to savor special moments with our family, friends, and loved ones. Savor all that hangs in the air at this time. Just like our 5 senses are tools, they're instruments for our awakening. Everything that's happening right now, that's in the air right now, is also an instrument for our awakening. The principle is water up, fire down. So we're gathering. Cooling energy comes up the base spine, cools the brain, pushes the fire energy from our neck, chest, and shoulders back down through the second chakra for recycling. You can watch this in nature. The trees take water up. In the early mornings, you drive by the marsh or to the beach, you can see the mist rising with the rising morning sunsets. Water up, fire down. Our bodies work the same way. Plants work the same way. Last minute. Lift your head up. Good. Cross your legs, pop right back up to seated. And return to close your eyes. What is moving in you at this moment? What is unmoved but moving? Find that, connect to that. So imagine your body split in half, front to back, rather than side to side. So the line that splits your body in half goes down your ears, down your shoulders, and splits the front half of the body from the back half. And from the back half of your body, look at the front. Let the feeling of down and low grow. Bring your palms together in front of the center of your chest. And sit up a little straighter. enjoying the ocean sounding Ujjayi breathing with the constriction in the back of the throat. Thank you for practicing this evening. Kamsamida. It's been a pleasure to meet your divinity through this energy. That's what Kamsamida means. Okay. So how was the experiment? Did it work? Do you feel anything?
Absolutely.
Definitely in my arms, right? Like a lot of the, especially in the when we're holding in different areas, I feel tingling and bringing it back in.
So it's like, it's been interesting, working on my moped, that everything in this moped was made in Germany, everything's metric, so everything's measured in millimeters, and millimeters are kind of small, right? They're not that big. And so the tolerances on everything is really tiny. And so when we're playing with the knobs of energy like this, it's kind of like that. It's a very fine tuning. The movement of energy is from gross to subtle, from physical denseness to the light, gross to subtle. And so that's why most people come to the energy through the physical body first. And especially for type A, hell-bent for leather people, we're attracted to the physical practices because we get, not only do we get the good feeling from being physical, but it's our route through to the energetic, and from gross to subtle, physical body to energy body to spiritual body. That's the general path that's the path that I have been practicing. And then as the energy body gets stronger, then we can begin to sense energy everywhere. I was with Henry Eaton, actually. Some of you may know Henry. Yesterday, up in New Hampshire, hanging out with him for a little bit. And this place that we're in, the energy was so beautiful. You could just feel it up in Rye. And so tune into the energy. And at these times of transformation, like the solstice time, the veils between the worlds are really thin. So pay attention to the dreams, pay attention to the things that we see around us. We may not know what they mean, but we'll know when it's important. It'll stay with you. You'll know. So don't worry about trying to figure it out, but just tune into what you're feeling and follow your feeling. Follow your first feeling. That's what Chanchum Nim will always say. Follow your first feeling. So I'm endeavoring to do something with Chanchum Nim in a workshop format, which would I think be the next logical step for what we're doing with this class. Do an online thing with Chanchum Nim. So I'm on that, and my hope would be to get that done before we get too late into the summer, too late into July actually, and then I'm hearing that we will be able to consider reopening at the end of June, early July. So what that means, what that looks like, what the schedule would be, who would be, all that stuff needs to be thought through. But we're doing the outdoor classes right now, and those are slowly building. And as I think that's probably the first step to getting back in here, is getting people to be comfortable coming to the building. And I'd love to do an evening outdoor thing at some point. When it's hot and humid like this, this time of the day is like, it's bad for bugs, but if we can get to the beach, maybe, once they open up lot 1, which I guess there's no public access to Plum Island right now on lot 1, because the plovers chose to nest there this year. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
In the
that-
north.
that's all in the works. If you guys need anything, want anything, let me know. I'm also available, to do any of this stuff. I can come to your house and do it privately with you if you want. So, anything at all, anything we can do to help. And I want to thank you guys for keeping me in the practice. Because if I don't have to be here, then it's easy for me to fall off the turnip truck too. So, it's always helpful to have somebody in your life that reminds you to come back. Whether it's a music friend, whether it's a yoga friend, whether it's a spiritual buddy, it's just really helpful to have somebody to, come back. So, okay.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mike.
Stiff upper lip, Adam.
Good one. Tomorrow it'll probably be twice the size because of tonight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're
Thanks,
worried,
Mike.
if you're worried about the scar, there's medicinal honey you can get at the wound clinic, which is really
Oh,
good
really?
for healing wounds. Yeah, medicinal honey. I used it on my finger. I used it on my shin. And Jovina was one of them. She brought some, gave it to me. It's kind of hard to find. You got to get the right stuff. You can't just go to like Costco and get it, but they have it at a wound clinic. But it's called Medi Honey, and you put that on there. It'll expedite the healing.
You think the
Close
natural
with that wound.
grocer would have it?
What's that?
The natural grocer, would they have it?
They might be able to get it. If you want the details on it, I'll send you a little picture of the one that I have. I think you get it by prescription at a wound clinic from, like the hospital. Your doctor can get it for you.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can't eat. It's edible, but it's like there's some compound in it that only exists in these plants in New Zealand that they put into it. That's the one that you want. It has I forget what it's called, but that's the special ingredient you want in it because that's what really helps. So
Okay. All right.
plus you can lick your lips too because of honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pied Piper for bees. All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks. Good night.